This is a Breyer Model Horse requested review, and in the description I will put more information about the model and the person who requested this model to be reviewed. So today we're going to be reviewing Big Chex to Cash. He is a model that has been out for a while now, and I believe he is retired, but I see a lot of him still floating around in the market. He is maced after a real horse, and I really like this guy. He was actually one of my first Breyers that I bought, and I really like him. He actually reminded me of a horse that was at my barn, and so I named him after the horse that I knew in real life. Anyway, so I'll go over him. He has a little white HD brand on his left hip, and then he has a lot of white markings going on that are really fun. He has high white sock on that leg that goes up. This leg he has white sock as well that has a little Palomino patch there and then a white patch there. He is a Sabino, so that's why his patterns look like this. And I like how the pattern on this leg goes up and kind of wraps up. And then the pattern on this leg kind of goes straight up like that, but it doesn't go on the back of the leg. Looks really cool, I think. And then he has some spots on his belly. He has a big spot right there and one right there, and they're all jaggedy, which looks really nice. The masking on the markings are pretty good. I think there's a little bit of overspray, but they're really not that bad, I don't think, and if you really looked, you could probably get one with really nice masking. The place that the masking is actually the worst is kind of on his mane. It's a little bit not so good right there, along through there, but it's not too bad. And there's his face marking, which is a kind of like an extended blaze, almost a bald face, but not quite. Then he has one blue eye on this side, which actually has a little bit of pink on both sides. Then he has a blue iris, and then a black pupil, and then a little bit of black around the iris. And on this side is just a brown eye, and I actually can't tell right now. I don't think it's tricolored. It might be, but it's pretty dark. It looks like a really dark brown and with the little pink in the corners, but it looks really nice. I think it looks nice and pretty realistic, actually. And another thing I love about this model is the beautiful dappling he has on him. He has dappling all over. And this one actually doesn't have too bad of like fish scaly dappling that Breyer does. But for the price and everything, I don't really mind when Breyer does the fish scale dappling. Even so, I think it looks really nice on him. The dappling, even if it is fish scale on your model or not. Some of them, the dappling is a little bit more subtle than others. I think his is a little bit more subtle than some other ones I've seen where it's just like really noticeable, his dappling. But yes, he is really nice, I think anyway. And I like his shading as well. He has shading kind of going on around the dapples on his back, on his legs. Oh, and then I forgot to show, he has a all white tail. It's the kind of like swishy tail on this mold, which I like. And I won't go really over the mold, I guess, since this mold has been out for a while. But yes, that is him pretty much. And so whether or not I would recommend getting him, I would. I think he is a really nice model. I think he's actually become kind of a popular model in general for a lot of Breyer collectors. He is just kind of a common one. That is common for a reason, because he is just really nice, I think. So that is the model review on Big Chex to Cash. If there are any models you wish to have reviewed by me, comment them down below and I will get to them as soon as I can.